Good evening, Zimbabwe. Welcome to another episode of Karina Live. This is your favorite comrade sister, Karina Mujati. I hope we all had a lovely weekend and you have had a great start to the week. In this episode, we are looking at some of the issues which has been going on. This weekend, we have seen Wikino Chivayo being abusive, being arrogant, and being disrespectful. But I do not blame Wikino Chivayo. I blame the parents of Lolo. Um, I don't know what sort of a family she comes from. Because if they were rich people who respected themselves or middle class family, well educated and doing well in life, I don't think they'll be able to put up with such rubbish. So as parents, we need to reflect on what we really need our children, especially the girl child, not even just only the girl child, also the boy child. Um, as parents, we have significant roles we play in our children's lives, whether it's in education, how we'll bring them up, because we all know the psychology of um, children development is the most crucial part of their development is between the ages of 1 and 5. So if we fail to give our children the guidelines of what we need as parents and what we expect of them between the ages of 1 and 5, then I'm sure most can agree with me that it will be a terrible path for most children. So nonetheless, we have seen Wiken Ojivayo being arrogant, saying that he's got a 50,000, then he's got a car 75,000, and in total that is 125,000 US dollars in a dysfunctional country whereby Wiken Ojivayo does not even own a factory which is producing anything. Wikinochivayo does not own anything that is providing direct services to the public of Zimbabwe. But at the end of the day, he is a briefcase businessman who is looting from the Zimbabweans. And it is unfortunate that some people will be celebrating a thug like Wikinochivayo. But this is a message to you, the parents of Fololu, and I hope, since you appear not to be realistic, we, as you appear not to be in touch with the reality of every Zimbabwean's plight, and I don't know how you came about to say that you can charge Rora 300,000 K. You are selling your child. Your child is being sold to Wikinochivai. At the end of the day, any parent who can think that Wikinochivai is a man whereby their daughter is supposed to be associated with, shame on you. Shame on you. And I'm sure that you know that Emerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa will soon be kicked out of power and will get hold of that big, uh, that oversized Mukwasha of yours, Chigananda, Wikino Chivayo. So I'm sure that's why you were selling your daughter, Lulu, because you know that the future is going to be really rough. And I hope when Wikino Chivayo falls, you'll be able to use that money you took from Wikino Chivayo. And you are also a beneficiary of the Looters Club. You really know that Wikino Chivayo is a thief, is looting, being anchored by Emerson Mnangagwa, and you are also accessories to his criminal behavior. So is your daughter Lulu. So how can you be so low life? How can you be so low that Wigan Ochivai was denigrating you online before he even came to your house to ask you for your daughter's hand in marriage? And it appears that, well, you do not have a culture. Even your daughter was wearing like a Nigerian woman, and Wigan Ochivai in Zimbabwe, we do not dress like that. So at the end of the day, it gave a seal that you lack respect of who you are as a family, it appears you've got a confused culture and a way of living. But at the end of the day, we all know that you are an accessory to working out your values, looting. So as your daughter, as she is the working out accomplice. So as the time is coming, I'm sure Lulu and Wikno will answer for their criminal behavior, which they are fronting for Emerson Mnangagwa, and so is you, Lulu's parents. And also, we saw the government institution being abused, ZBC being taken for, I don't even know how to, but at the end of the day, what do you expect? The one who is at the helm of ZBC, Charles Tutorial Munganasa, is just a thug. Nothing else. It's just a thug, because he's even a thug who can talk dirty and who can do anything for Emerson Mnangagwa. He is at the helm of ZBC. That's why ZBC has been reduced, that it now has to report to the country that Wikno Chivayo is going for marriage and everything. Shame on you, ZBC, and your reporters. So, and after the Wikno saga, we have witnessed as well Matutu threatening people who are speaking against Emerson Mnangagwa. Dear Matutu, I know you never expected to be where you are in life. And because you never expected to be where you are in life, you are just a mere driver. So you just rose from a driver. And I was just thinking, why is it these drivers who used to be driving around their bosses, or who used to be carrying around briefcases, they've got so much entitlement? We've got one, Emerson Mnangagwa, who has destroyed our country. One who used to carry a briefcase for Mugabe. We've got you, Matutu, who used to drive around Comrade Muzenda. And then we also had Kaya Moyo, who used to be a driver for Nkomo. And then we also have this obese one of our generation, who is always wanting to be on the media and misrepresenting people, who is so desperate for power. This ex-Gwaradzimba driver who refers himself as Tyson, like a bully or something. What is wrong with all these drivers? They are power hungry and educated fools who want power. What is the problem with you, Matutu? And it's a trend that those who are less educated, because of their proximity to power, they always want to bulldoze people and intimidate people. Now listen, and listen good, you Matutu. We will not be intimidated by you. We will not stop calling out Emerson Mnangagwa. Emerson Mnangagwa must go. Now you're feeling the heat. When Emerson Mnangagwa used to stand on the podium saying that he's got to Varakashi, go and Rakasha people on social media. What did you think we were doing? You thought people were just going to be lame sheep sitting and we are not going to fight back. Now we are fighting back, the Varakashi brigade. We are fighting back, not your Varakashi, your empty heads of Varakashi. So Matutu, just shut up. Just shut up. Don't come and read your nonsense to us. You might be a killer for ED who does dirty work for ED. But you know what? Your time is coming. That's one thing you should know. Well, as long as the Emerson Mnangagwa is got Varakashi, Zimbabweans are rising against Varakashi and Emerson Mnangagwa. We are in full throttle and we are not going to stop. Emerson Mnangagwa must go. Out he must go. We do not want him. He's a thug. He's a murderer. So as you, a thug, a murderer, a henchman of Emerson Mnangagwa, alongside your mother. We do not want your sort, Matutu, the sort of your sort with murder, the looters and murderers. We do not want you. So don't tell us how we should behave on social media. As long as Emerson Mnangagwa declared that he's got Varakashi, us, we are standing tall against Varakashi. So you know what, my dear? Shut up. Just shut up. Don't tell us who we should support, who we should not support. We are not going to support Emerson Mnangagwa. And I'm sure you are pretty much knowing that the whole of Zimbabwe wants Emerson Mnangagwa and your lot gone away from power. You might intimidate people, you might arrest people, you might read these nonsensical statements threatening people, but what we know is that we are determined to see that Emerson Mnangagwa is going, and victory is for the people. We are definitely going to we are definitely going to defeat Emerson Mnangagwa and your sort. So do not intimidate us. We do not care whether you are state security minister or whatever they call you, because you're a thug, a murderer. That's why you and Muda were awarded those roles, because you are cold-hearted, bloody, miserable, cold-hearted thugs who kill on behalf of a very, very useless man called Emerson Mnangagwa and his family. So stop threatening people. We are going to be speaking out, and it is our right as Zimbabweans, and as Zimbabweans that we are supposed to be talking, and we are supposed to say it out loud without fear that we do not want Emerson Mnangagwa to continue to hold the nation at ransom. Nobody voted for Emerson Mnangagwa. Even those who put Emerson Mnangagwa in power want him gone. So who are you to tell us how we should behave on social media? We don't want you, Lord. We want you gone, because your busybody do no good us, but the damned evil, thuggish bastards. And we have seen images of the Bulawayo Victoria Falls Highway doing rounds on social media, whereby tourists, they are now posing these dangerous big potholes who appear to be like small ponds. And then one wonders, why does people like Matutu, Mavis, Mebo Chinomona will be threatening people that they are going to be killing people on behalf of Emerson Mnangagwa, that they are drones which can be sent to kill people? Those drones you wish to kill people. I hope the same evil you wish on Zimbabweans to have a short life, may it be what will become of you. You cannot wish the people of Zimbabwe evil, and then you expect that nothing will come your way. And then we hear Barakat saying that Emerson Mnangagwa has developed the country, he deserves to continue with this leadership. We want Emerson Mnangagwa gone. What have we sinned as a nation? Takata Day, that we have one of the most useless, heartless, evil, greedy, selfish men called Emerson Mnangagwa is at the helm of Zimbabwe. We all know that we all want Emerson Mnangagwa gone. Even our neighbors in SADC, even the world over, they wish Zimbabwe well, and they wish Zimbabwe to have a better leader. And we want Emerson Mnangagwa gone. And you, Mebo Chinomona, you must be interrogated and be arrested, because you are a terrorist. And if you do not know what they mean when they say terrorist, people of your sort, Matutu, Muda, you are typical of examples of what terrorism is all about. So do not threaten anyone. You threaten people that will kill for ED. If you want to kill for ED, it is good. It is on record. You said it out by yourself. So, my dear, whatever becomes of Chiwenga or those who are against Emerson Mnangagwa, you shall be answerable to all your utterances, intimidating people, threatening to kill people. So, as long as Emerson Mnangagwa is unwanted, of no use to us as a nation, we want him gone. And it is unfortunate that in Kwekwe, there's a crisis that I've been informed that all the area that covers the railway lines in Kwekwe, it's a dangerous place. So dear people in Kwekwe, it's a death trap around Kwekwe railway station. So stay away from those areas, because the land might give in anytime. So this must not continue. Makorokoza, Anamuda, and Emerson and Mnangagwa, they must answer to this, because what is going to happen when people, when the ground starts to give in, people's houses are going to be collapsing. We cannot continue to allow this level of looting, and the people of Zimbabwe, innocent people of Zimbabwe, are going to suffer. They are going to lose lives. They are going to lose their homes. Emerson Mnangagwa and these Makorokoza must be held accountable. So people in Kwekwe, be very careful when you are walking or driving around those areas of Kwekwe railway station, because I was rightly informed that it is now a hazardous area for humans or animals and anything. We just pray that a disaster will not loom upon the people of Kwekwe, because it is very concerning that the Midlands is one environmental death trap due to Makorokoza's looting, and also this illegal mining they are doing. All thanks to Emerson Mnangagwa, their godfather. So Zimbabweans, we should pray for our nation, and definitely Emerson Mnangagwa is going. I know that for a fact. Do not be intimidated. We are not going to allow drivers to run the show like Matutu in our nation. We are not going to allow thugs, high school dropouts like Muda, threatening our people. We are not going to allow that. And in March East, I'm hearing that the youth secretary and the youth chair, they're intimidating people, because they've been, that's what they're doing. So they in Murewa, I'm very aware of what you are doing, and also March East in Weza, I'm pretty much aware of what you're up to. So we are monitoring the situation, and the names of all the culprits, we have them. So if you know what is good for you, you are not going to be harming anyone in March East without any consequences. And in March East, we do not support Emerson Mnangagwa at any cost. In March East, we support our son, our father, our brother, our comrade. We stand resolute to the end with Mukanya Chiwenga. So those people in Mashonaland East who are intimidating people, trying to force people about Emerson Mnangagwa, you can take your nonsense to the Midlands at Sherwood Farm and support Emerson Mnangagwa at Precab. In Mashonaland East, we stand with our son, Mukanya Chiwenga. If anyone in March East wants to support Emerson Mnangagwa, you can go and do your bidding and your support from Precap Farm. As long as it is Mashonaland East, we are standing tall with Chiwenga, and we are not going to allow bullies to think that this time they can get away with it, trying to intimidate Chiwenga with death, whether they talk in rhetorics or whatever, in parables, like a Mebo Shinomona. We are not going to just be folding our hands. We are going to fight to the end, and we are determined to do that. So if you think March East Chiwenga is a pushover and you are going to be bullying him, and us people from March East are just going to be keeping quiet, you better think twice, because March East is going to give a big fight. We are standing tall with our son. So Zimbabwe, thank you very much. Today, you know what, I'm tired. But you know what, we have to continue bringing the awareness. We have to continue to keep the conversation going, and let us make sure that you tell everyone who is next to you to pass the message to the next person that Emerson Mnangagwa is going. And definitely we all want a new Zimbabwe without Emerson Mnangagwa and his children. So my dear Zimbabweans around the globe, and all other my followers, subscribers around the globe as well from other nations, thank you very much. And I hope that you have a wonderful evening. So stay blessed, stay blessed, and be hopeful, be patient, and be grateful. And let me just wish my dearest comrade in exile, Comrade Chocha Augustine Shihuri, a very happy birthday. Comrades, today I myself, Mwenewazo, I declare that may the good Lord and our ancestors, with the same spirit you left Zimbabwe at a young age to go and sacrifice your freedom when you went in the bushes in Mozambique, Tanzania, Zambia, training others to fight for Zimbabwe on the battle lines as a young comrade. May that spirit keep you alive. And I hope this year 2025 will be your last birthday in exile. Some of us, we are fighting. How can our true comrades be living in exile whilst thugs, looters, thieves, murderers, led by Emerson Mnangagwa, call the shots? I wish you a very pleasant, happy birthday, and may the good Lord keep you safe. And this is from me to you, Comrade Chocha. And be hopeful. And I hope one day we'll see and we'll have a toast. Because I know, comrade, you don't drink Mzambiringa like your dearest comrade sister. I'm for the red wine. But with this hibiscus tea and cloves, I give you a very blessed birthday message to you and say happy birthday, Comrade Church. A simple story, more hibiscus tea and cloves. May the good Lord help you, Comrade Church, Comrade Augustine Churi. Cheers to that. And to my dearest brother Mkanya Chiwenga, we sing, we are hearing all their threats. So we just pray that you remain strong, you remain safe, and also we also extend this to your wife, meaning that you are all covered, and our ancestors of the Mbire people and our great ancestors of Zimbabwe and the spirit of Zimbabwe guide you through on this journey. But I know victory is ours and defeat is for Emerson Mnangagwa. Aluta, my dearest. Thank you, Zimbabwe, for tuning in. Have a very blessed Monday evening. Good night.